you everyone to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue of any kind that needs to be addressed, please text the word Thunder along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately.
MP, what up, man? I like it. Hey, if you want this jersey, you may.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. So look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got OG Anunoby. Julius Randle is out there with Bell. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And for the Thunder, we've got Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with MP. And it's Zinogo in at the 5, controlling the paint. And at this stage of the season, Doris, it is safe to say we know who the true contenders are, right?
Kevin, I would say yes for the most part. But we have seen playing teams from either side of the bracket make a deep run. And I don't want to rule anything out. We tip it up for a reason.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. After Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. Here's Cox. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen, MP able to capitalize.
Pass to Bell. Power down with both hands.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And the Thunder with possession. It's a three-point game. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Brunson, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent, but this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom. Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Second free throw, no good. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bridges passes to Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. And we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on a game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. Can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot, here's Cox. Bridges with some nice defense. Knicks trail by 4. To the paint, here's Randle. And Randle throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
MP with a screen on Brunson. On the wing, Williams. Good on the three-point shot.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Randle. He had 27 points last game. On the wing, Anunoby. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. The Thunder lead by 5. Here's Cox.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
The Thunder have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
Walls is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Randle.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And but look at the basket guy still shaking.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they shot the basketball.
Here's Brunson. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will return possession. Oklahoma City's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. We've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Wagner is out there with Casey Wallace. Then it's MP. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Randall following the basket by MP. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. And now a fast break for the Thunder. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Cox has got 4 this quarter. Knicks trail by 18. And the foul called on MP. And that is his first foul of the game. Ours run the world now of super agencies, which consolidate player representation. What do you think?
Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage. But for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold.
And it's Council missing. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Pass to Sanogo. MP outside. Right at the free throw line. Knicks with the rebound. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
A long and tiring game, made worse, obviously, by the fact they ended up in the second overtime falling short, which can be a real morale killer.
Now here's Jang. Following the miss by MP. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Cole. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. In a moment here, we'll take a look at some hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Lakers was tremendous. He had 27 points and a couple of boards as well. It was a complete game from him in every sense of the word. We'll see what he has in store tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
One tough customer, Bridges, fighting for the basket in close.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Randall's checked in. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Knicks trail by 15. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. And they call an illegal screen. And how about we check the numbers for Jalen Brunson?
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now, here's MP. He's got 13. The shot, no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Bell with the screen on Wallace. Bridges passes to Bell. Out to Brunson. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
they're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Pass to Cox. Here he goes. And MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Knicks trail by 14. Brunson scanning the floor. Puts it up. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Here's MP. It's good. MP's got 17 now. And so it's MP making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this.
Several teams wrestling for position there. I know wrestling is an arena you have some experience in, Shaq.
Absolutely.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Knicks. And that's a halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Bell. And it's Randall in at the power forward position. MP, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 14. Randall's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. MP against Bridges. Down low, goes back up. Sanogo, no good.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather, and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
And now quick review at the numbers for Randall. He's putting up about 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Cox, no good.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
And you know this directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game. It's beautiful. To the inside, it's stolen by Bell. And here's the fast break. Anunoby kicks to Randall. Pass to Brunson. Randall, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The kick out to Williams. Here's Dadier. He's guarded by Anunoby. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Here's Randall, following the basket by MP. Randall passes to Brunson. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. To the wing on the left. Dougier sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, MP getting the basketball exactly where it needs to go when it needs to be there.
Knicks trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the middle. Slammed in by Bridges.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
The Thunder have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Here's Kolek. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Floats it up for MP. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 7.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Now, here's Bridges. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, they're playing with fire. Kel Bridges on the free throw line. He's got
substitution on the court.
MP outside. Caruso sets the screen for MP.
Smooth this from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Topic is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's MP. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Cox. And he lays it straight in. Cox has got 24. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for the Thunder. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. From deep, connects from three-point range.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
The Thunder leading by 22. MP looking around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Charlotte Hornets.
And for the game with the Mavericks, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Temple's checked in, and Topic is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bridges. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Here's the screen. Here's Cox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. A trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come. It is definitely getting younger.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Bell passes to Randall. Here's Anunoby, and stolen by Wallace. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Randall. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. And it's good, 2 points.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Cox, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a show of strength for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And look at the stage just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wagner's checked in. 44 seconds left in the game. Brunson with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's MP. Pass to Topic. Stolen by Anunoby.
Oklahoma City foul. FP. Third personal foul. 13 foul.
No good on the free throw.
Team for New York. AG Anunoby. Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Now, MP. Inside. Wallace outside. Here's MP. Plays it up off the glass. And that's now 37 points for MP.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just being the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. Lock
Okay, MP. I didn't know you was nice like that.
Joe, here you go, man. Good luck.
Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.
know MP came ready to play. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "Thunder" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. Remember, our guest relations team will respond immediately. Tickets are going for
And the temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full swing. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. James Wiseman is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jackson. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. And for Oklahoma City, they've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with MP. And it's Sanogo in at center. Approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant. How much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years, too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
That's why you set screens for MP. He knows how to use them and knock shots down off of them.
Here's Wiseman. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he can't get the first one. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Now, here's Williams. Right now, averaging 5.5 a game. Here's MP. And it comes off the front of the rim. Now the Bucks with it. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. His last outing, he had 18 points.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. MP, a screen on Lillard. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their set.
Yep, that one goes.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
Here's Antetokounmpo. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game. And the basket is good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Smith, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pass to Sanogo. To the inside. Cox. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mark Daigneault gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his 3-ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the 3-point line tonight, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The Bucks leading by 6. To the middle. Here's Wiseman. No good with a layup. MP against Smith. MP outside. Down low. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. He buries it from 3.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Here's Lillard. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 3-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Here's Grimes. Still without a bucket. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander
attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Antetokounmpo against Williams. Pass to Grimes. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 to shoot. And the foul called on MP. That's his first. MP outside, and stolen by Jones. So on the floor for Milwaukee, they've got Bobby Portis. Terrence Mann is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3 spot.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
The Bucks leading by 3. Jones up top. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Beauchamp. Inside. Here's Portis. Oh, great D that time from MP.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Wallace, left side, takes the three, fires in the triple. Wallace has got his first 3 points of the game.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
On the wing, Jones, covered by MP. Over MP. Outside man. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball's going up the court. Portis with the steal. Outside man. Jones against MP. Jones, the pass to Portis. They double him with MP. Portis, good on the bucket. Portis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He contributed 40 points, and not only was he terrific offensively, he also made an impact on defense. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
On the take, now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
Oh, sometimes you know the contact is coming. MP not shying away at all.
Now here's man. Defense right on him. There's 42 seconds left in the half. 5 on the clock. Here's Jones. Sanogo with a rebound.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Oh, MP! Stunning!
Okay, young man. You see you, MP? We know you for real.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the second period. Jones, pass to Portis. Here's Crawford. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Portis. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Crawford passes to Jones. 4 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. That misses! Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Thunder out in front. They lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
And let's switch it up. Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with MP. Then it's Jalen Williams, and it's Sanogo in at the 5. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And now let's see who is leading the league in steals. MP, number 1. In the 3rd spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
These two are a problem for opposing offenses. Quick, active hands, they pounce on your mistakes. You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time, he lets his play do the talking for him.
Here's Grimes. That three's off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Cox. Slam by MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Grimes. No good from outside.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Pass to Sanogo. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Wiseman, a screen on Williams. Antetokounmpo for 3. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
And you know, the way Giannis Antetokounmpo moves in the pick and roll is tough for the defense. There's no way really to match his size and skill set.
And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Checking out Oklahoma City, they've exceeded expectations, and that's still putting it lightly. They're playing fantastic ball and are very dangerous.
6 on the shot clock. Williams from long range. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Second team foul.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Lillard against MP. Here's Grimes. Shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard against MP. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. A minute 58 left in the third. Jackson on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Williams. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So for Oklahoma City, Wallace comes in for Sanogo, and Topic is subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Wiseman. Smith comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Man, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Jones in for Grimes. Oh, MP with a block. Bucks trail by 4. Taking a look at the Bucks. Smith out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Maggette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And their block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success.
Jones, the pass to Smith. Here's Maggette, covered by MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones finds Smith. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Gilgeous Alexander from outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. And a foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
The foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
So both teams changing it up here. Jackson, pass to Wiseman. Back to Jackson. Antetokounmpo outside. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now. 4th quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, PA, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
You know, one of the things you love about MP, he is certainly a team-first kind of a guy. Individual stats really don't do much for him. He wants to win, period.
Thunder leading by 9. MP right side. Screen by MP. Gilgeous Alexander passes to MP. For 3. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
Both good from the line that time. There's 1:59 left in the 4th. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Cox. The turnaround. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tries the spin move. Antetokounmpo drives in. It's stolen by MP. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Cox. Here's Dadier. MP, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous Alexander passes to MP. Goes back up. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Unreal. MP putting the team on his back tonight.
The Bucks trail by 9. Lillard left side. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Wiseman. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had the chances. Came up empty. Here's Cox. And a nice finish on the layup.
Hey guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal. And sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul it and then hope he misses.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as the fight. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to MP. With the floater. And he lays it up and in. And so Oklahoma City takes this one. And by a bit.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.